we listened to some channelings, just tune in and start tapping. And you had a reaction to the one on confrontation,
Hmm.
and you said there was a real physical reaction to, or a physical memory, where there was numbness on the upper left side,
It
particularly your arm,
yeah, it started with the when I don't the wording was like and they're putting
the arm.
the the armor, and then I just felt like that weight. I it went like poof. And then after that I started feeling like that numbness and that kind of yeah, on the left side.
Yeah. And then you said there was sick to my stomach, and then like something went through your stomach and out your back through your spine,
Hmm.
and there was fear in the stomach.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So let's just tune into all of that and everyone else tapping along and take care of yourself. Even though I remember listening to that channeling,
Even though I remember listening to that channeling.
and when they said putting the heavy armor on, I felt the heaviness of it.
I'm just like, yeah, I just felt constricted right now. And when they said that they were putting the armor on him, I felt that weight and restriction on me.
Mhm. And I can still feel that weight and restriction,
And I can still feel that weight and restriction,
that heaviness.
that heaviness.
I ask my guides and higher self
I asked my guides and higher self
and the multidimensional DNA
and the multidimensional DNA
and my current DNA.
and my current DNA.
Where does this come from originally?
Where does it come from originally?
So I can process and release it back to its origins,
So I can process and release it
back to its origins,
back to its origins,
wherever I felt it before.
wherever I felt it before.
Top the head. This physical memory,
This physical memory,
I can physically feel the heaviness of the armor,
I can physically feel the heaviness of the armor,
the constriction of the armor,
the constriction of the armor,
and I feel a numbness in my upper left side.
and I feel a numbness in my upper left side and a really, really heavy pressure at the back of my head,
This really, really big pressure at the back of my head.
like a whole weight all over my head.
This weight over my head. And I thank my body for remembering this weight and constriction.
And I thank my body for remembering this weight and constriction.
It remembers it for a reason, to protect
It,
me.
it remembers it for a reason, to protect me. And I feel like really a lot of um, constriction and tightness, like I'm being squeezed.
This
Um, yeah, here. And I like as if my arms are tied down and I'm just getting
mhm,
squeezed.
yeah, this constriction in my whole body.
This constriction. Whoa. This, oh,
It's hard to breathe.
yeah.
I let my body know I'm safe right here, right now. Safe to release this constricted feeling. And I choose to take this armor off, releasing it from my body, standing beside myself, wearing that armor way back then, as if I'm looking at myself, wearing the armor, but standing outside of myself, allowing my body to breathe easily. So open your eyes and look at me. Imagine seeing that you back then, but you're separate from them. You're looking at them. And as you look at them, describe what you see. Is it male or female?
I don't see, I just feel female.
Okay. And as you imagine this female, what is her role? Keep tapping. Is this something she's chosen?
I think so. You feel like a yes.
Mm-hmm. As if you can speak to her.
It felt like something that it was something she chose, or
Mm-hmm.
she chose. Uh, but it was kind of her destiny. I don't know if it makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
but she chose to follow it.
Mm-hmm. She chose the armor.
She chose the armor.
She chose to follow her destiny.
She chose to follow her destiny.
But part of her didn't realize how heavy the armor would be.
Mm, or what?
How heavy the armor would be.
How heavy the armor would be.
How constricting it would be.
How constricting it would be.
All the pressure she put on herself.
All the pressure. Uh, yeah, pressure. Lots. Lots. But it's from outside.
The pressure from outside for her to fulfill her destiny.
Pressure from outside for her to fulfill her destiny.
All that pressure that she felt in her body.
All that pressure she felt in her body.
The pressure of that destiny and that choice.
Pressure of that destiny and that choice.
I choose to rise above that lifetime.
I choose to rise above that lifetime.
Rising higher and higher.
Rising higher and higher.
All the way up to that
All,
between life state.
all the way up between what?
To that in between life state.
In that in between life state.
All the way back to the planning meeting for that lifetime.
All the way back to the planning meeting of that lifetime.
My soul planning with other souls.
My soul planning with other soul.
Planning what that lifetime would be all about.
Planning what that lifetime would be all about.
Planning to feel the pressure from outside.
Planning to feel the pressure from outside.
Planning to fulfill my destiny.
Planning to fulfill my destiny.
Understanding and knowing the higher learning and lesson.
Understanding and learning the higher lessons.
Setting myself up for higher learning and lesson.
Setting myself up for higher learning and lesson.
By undertaking that pressure.
By undertaking that pressure.
Those choices.
those choices,
that destiny.
that destiny.
Asking for my higher learning and lesson for that lifetime.
Asking for my higher learning and lesson from that lifetime. Hmm. It's not about you. And it feels way lighter.
Mm-hmm. So what is it about?
I feel that it's about all, like it's just like a just that universal all.
Mm-hmm. I give permission for my physical body
I give permission to my physical body
to release and let go of that constricted pressure,
to release and let go of that constricted pressure,
and to know that it's not about me.
and to know it's not about me.
There's a higher soul purpose in that
There,
lifetime.
there's a higher soul purpose in that lifetime.
At a soul level, all is well.
At a soul level, all is well.
And it's safe to process and release that constricted pressure.
It's safe to process and release that all that constriction and pressure
At a human physical level.
at a human physical level.
Out of my chest to my upper left side, the back of my head.
Out of my chest and my upper left side and the back of my head.
It's safe to release the fear.
It's safe to release the fear.
The heaviness of something going through my stomach and out my back and my spine.
The heaviness of something going, oh, it's still pushing on my stomach though.
I give permission.
I give permission for that weight to
Physical
lift.
sensation.
That physical sensation.
It no longer serves me in the
It no long
picture.
it no longer serves me.
I see the bigger picture.
I see the bigger picture.
It's not about me or physically holding on to this feeling.
It's not about me or physically holding on to this feeling.
It was part of the plan in the bigger picture.
It was part of the plan in the bigger picture.
I chose this. It was my destiny.
I chose it. It was my destiny.
And I let my physical body know
And I let my physical body know
all is well.
all is well.
And I give permission to release these physical sensations
And I give permission to release these physical sensations
in my stomach, head,
in my stomach, head,
upper arm,
upper arm,
releasing the constriction and the fear.
releasing the constriction and the fear.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
There's a higher picture and purpose in all of this.
There's a higher picture and purpose in all of this. Yeah, I feel like everything is lifting, like almost like vapor. Like I feel really hot right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All, all this heat and energy
All this heat and energy,
vaporizing this pressure and armor,
vaporizing this pressure armor,
vaporizing the pain and fear.
vaporizing the pain and fear and restrictions and confinements or constriction. Yeah,
I'm free now.
I'm free now.
Breathe, breathe
Free to breathe.
and I embrace that
And
feeling.
I embrace that feeling.
Being able to breathe even when I'm confronted with Aggression.
Of being able to breathe even when I'm confronted with aggression. Yeah. Yeah, that's a spot on. Yeah,
I am confronted
I'm confronted
with aggression.
with aggression.
I no longer need that armor.
I no longer need that armor.
I can breathe and be at peace.
I can breathe and be at peace,
That all is well
and all is well,
and I'm safe.
and I'm safe.
It's all part of the plan,
It's all part of the plan,
and I'm safe, and I can breathe even around confrontation.
and I'm safe, and I can breathe even when in confrontation.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So you see how your whole body language has shifted. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well done.